He sucks. He can't stay in front of his man. He's so busy dribbling, he don't know how to stay in front of his man. Come on.
On second down, Benjamin. He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They got 29 out here. He picked 25 shots. Still.
See, send me about $80, man. I need to pay for this $160
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Morgan on the first, huh?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And finding Keelan Cole. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Express! Ringo!
Get it up.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I
only got 2 shot attempts out here.
Hey, Bill! 280! 3 bucks. Mike set 33.
On second and 12, Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
I seen you. I was waiting on nigga Jay to clear out.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr.
Everybody running down for the heat.
It's Williams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43.
All they gotta do is kick the ball back.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Y'all bring my man out the way, see how that spacing is? I do, bro.
Deuce right T. 1, later 1. Go!
Carr now on first down.
Go jump.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
That shit lit up. I was going to
Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Baseline time.
He down in the lane. He's going to stand there.
He just stand in the lane like he got all the time in the world.
Hold on, please.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're... And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
That's the fucking shot we wanted with the lead.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Benjamin. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, Benjamin. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
I should just urge my nerves, bro.
He's going to keep it himself. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And the niggas want to come stand right next to me on a few space. I could have kicked the opposite corner.
What now?
You gotta play my team, Jay. Get it for your ass, too.
Now this time, Carl throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Hold on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play. So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. Corey Coleman back deep to return. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Nothing to do out here. They got niggas admitting to getting calls.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're down on the scoreboard, and this is not what you want to see. 99 yards of field in front of you.
Yeah, and it just shows.
And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call.
I got 2 in the circle on the 1-yard line.
I got
safety type of shit. I'm losing 4 to 0. We'll never ever see the game like that.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
You got to finish the takeover or slash and take over.
These got bees out here, though. Man.
He's coming. He's heavy. Check. Easy. Kill.
3 level score.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
60 Pittsburgh.
Get up.
Yo, you traced by me.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Come back, go through.
From the 16, Locke. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Locke.
Oh, young bitch.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Check 9. Express.
Pogo stick.
They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Should have went up.
He's got a 1st down past the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, that was him. He had the better angle. I was hoping to steal that shit with him being honest.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, man.
A running play on 1st down will get 4 up to the 29. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Look at me. Get burned. 26 months. Stay with him.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Corey Coleman, 71 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. McManus's point after is good, and that will get him one closer. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Give it up.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Guard your man. I got my man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Please.
Give the ball up. Wow, so late, bro.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You ain't never that thirsty for a little bucket.
Now Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Man, some niggas here, no IQ on it, too. They hurt me.
No fucking attempt.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. They find some open field here. Well, all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready to call the timeout. Man, please don't make these niggas start this shit.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
To throw in his lock.
Okay.
Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
It works there.
Into the red zone, it's locked. This one caught by Isabella. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score.
Oh my.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
You're welcome.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Okay, turn.
To throw again, Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he's brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Damn, T, I might be one and done with them Steelers, man.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Possession of the 3rd quarter and interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, Richard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr.
Jeopardy out here.
And that will be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Catanzaro's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
I'll be heated. You gotta find a way to play this shit.
The Broncos are onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Looks like they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick.
This is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty
took them boys to the tournament, man.
But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline
after
that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Eluding the pressure right.
I ain't get it off.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They fake the handoff, now Locke. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing in on second down. Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here we go on fourth down. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Play action. Now it's Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown. Right there. Noah Fant. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we?
Give me
That's
the
2
ball.
touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as he'll start at the 21-yard line.
This nigga would just hit me. He didn't know how to be easy dunk.
The Raider offense to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I'm 7-10. See, you got more shots than me. Wait a minute.
Return it to the 21-yard line.
You got more shots.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers?
I got 3 steals in a row.
Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
Here's Locke to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Putting you in a bad spot, that's what he's doing.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, one-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
About 25 right now, nigga. Missing nigga on fast break.
From the 30 on second down, Carr. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now, 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me, because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
Because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Carr. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he goes down inside the 25. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
This is the trash nigga here.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And now here is another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Lock. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Block now to throw. He's got his tight end fan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Lock going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Lock. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. Andy Isabella was the intended target. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
This is Richard. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and inches. Carr in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Bradley Chubb picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Broncos defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga Mosley be eating to you.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders get a score close.
Underneath the hoop. That's another turn. What you doing? Nigga fucked off my 8. He called for the Uber went underneath the hoop.
I was running. I was trying to
Looking from the gun, it's Carr. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Broncos are going to get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get to the white meat.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A lot going to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Andy Isabella, 27 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Who that nigga OG playing?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
We moving on in that playoff game. This playoff, we moving on.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us for Charleston.
Versus Steelers in a minute, huh?
And we might be running down out here. Shit.
Nah, I don't think you should have a problem with that. The ball on the ground a little bit. You say you threw 4 yards on the nigga first time. Say you threw 400 on that nigga.
We throwing that thing all around the yard.
I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash.
I might put that ball on the ground a little bit though, since it's playoffs. You dig?
They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like a roller manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual.
He said we gonna stop the pass, man.
Me and my warriors guaranteed be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, glorious.
I'm saying, kind of, the niggas inside zone, just keep the nigga on.
Yeah, yo.
You gonna try to play pass, you gonna play, when you play pass, open up the run game.
Yeah, I know you gonna try to stop that shit. We'll try to run a little bit. Damn, you might hate it.
You kind of get 2-3 for you. Break a 10-yard every now and then.
Damn, I hate to run that route.
100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring.
Hey, just look at the schedule. See who was playing right now.
There's no need in keeping it low key. I can call for the D like
one for somebody else's name?
This shit we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He talking about making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time,
nigga hooping out here,
I'm in line in the jungle. Trying not to fumble.
Balling out there.
Man rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all proof. Magic. Watch the juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz. Pass it. Got it on.
Oh, blood, Vikings.
Gas. Crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Carter put up this twitch. I guess he about to play somebody.
And the Giants. Ooh, let's get a little matchup.
Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I store up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm crazy, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on
Giants said we one and done. He's in looking to buy.
All my records go hard, it's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over.
Hope you on stream already.
Get to here with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to
Team DK. Shit, you found it right.
baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping me. I am up.
You don't keep nigga on with that nigga Terry shit.
I ain't got no blocking tight ends right now. That's hurt. I got some next year. This nigga Saquon, he ain't even using the jukebox. This nigga got to try to steal from him. This nigga got a broke truck.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
I'm about to trade for this nigga Saquon. I think he trying to give him up to him. I need to do Saquon.
Ooh-wee. I'm trading that nigga Saquon. See if he'll get it to me. Game time. Just came off one playoff dub. Man, I need another one.
You want it done out here.
Damn, that's tough out there. I want it done. I ain't even got a first round pick out there.
I'm into the 4th round. I'm like, man, lose this round for picks.
It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This field at the 2. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
He got 2 games to win into, huh?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Giants go out.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I'm talking about just most of the niggas I seen. They like that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run here with Balaj. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
That nigga pausing. What's going on, man? That nigga almost had a pick 6. That giant nigga off the tip. He hit the quarterback. He still threw the ball.
I saw that. I'm watching that now. Y'all ain't playing yet?
Nah, we playing. He pressed pause. I don't know if you see some strings or what.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That nigga spun 3 niggas. God damn.
Yeah, I gotta get that nigga off this nigga hands.
Damn.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's all that's still doing the cell game. He throwing up balls at niggas to throw. Make the first guy miss.
And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
You got Saquon lead the rushing in the draft league?
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
When
you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Damn, I tried to throw it to the slot.
No room to maneuver there.
I pressed the wrong button.
To the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Roethlisberger.
This shit.
And now look at him go. And he will bring it back.
I pressed the wrong button. I tried to hit the running back. Why did I press triangle?
That was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that?
What y'all doing now?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Running to start the drive is Samuels. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Roethlisberger. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. He's going to launch it. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Getting 9 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
That's all right. Look at the game right here.
First carry for James Conner.
Hold that block.
Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Somebody got most.
Take, come on, take.
Carter just threw that bitch up.
They'll try and run forward with Conner. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Conner. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
It's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college,
I pressed that wrong button.
And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that 3rd element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
Hold on, T, where you went?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. Typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Look right
from the 31.
Oh, go get that shit. That nigga Tyree Jackson tripping.
Will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defense.
I want Mika to go get that shit.
Trying to figure out what they're doing on that one.
You got to start playing with a squad.
Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route.
I ain't want that shit.
Underneath after the clear out.
Give me the pig. These niggas sliding down, bro.
For the guy on the fly,
I put play ball on my
shit. Incomplete.
I don't want no
And now
slides.
the third down throw incomplete as well.
I ain't playing no volleyball like this.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Got a point forward out here.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the
Look at this
defense.
nigga
Got the ball back. The special teams
being.
went out there, handled things. They got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Roethlisberger.
Okay.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, they made me shoot a jumper. Wait, no,
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. There's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down. When we see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 27 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
She never did that for him.
Let's get my lip in.
You just scored, I see.
Bless that teeth. 6-9.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've been giving up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Balaj. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss overall. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
What are you out there for? I'm just waiting on him heavy.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Oh, why you leaving?
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Roethlisberger on target to Washington, and he's taken down inside the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
So we recap earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Roethlisberger will throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Fucking with that shit, man. Shit wasting my boost. Fucking with these fine ass weak ass. Them niggas is trash too.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team
game in
that doesn't put an emphasis
Arizona
on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Beat that Coleman. He ain't want no smoke.
I don't know. He might have enough. I guess he might have enough. We'll see how it goes.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
I got you. Hold on.
I've got T-lagged out.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
We get a key to ask you got some damn shoot the ball.
Now wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's brought in by Washington. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Roethlisberger now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Timmy Jernigan with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Oh, I had him with the mouse. I knew it. I had him with the mouse. Get it to me.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He playing it too. Oh, we got some niggas that on.
Like I'm Chef Curry. See you bring the ball up. Y'all see me though. Let me make a shot Curry with that. I'll take over.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Oh, my God. What was that?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board. Get some momentum.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know
they discussed
how they're going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Switzer. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, 44 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Stop it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2.
These niggas keep like they standing to back. I'm about to
This nigga
it's a foot race. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length, and the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that cuts the lead to 28-13. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Me too, I ain't got a chance to look at it yet.
Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. Nobody's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
So many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
You can go around the corner.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Ja'Kai Polite. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Get out of the way. It's my fault.
Now Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
I'm trying that nigga, AJ. Xavier Howard, nigga.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
My nigga called the timeout on him first, and then he...
Here's Jackson to throw. And he almost intercepted it.
Right through my hands,
They haven't
dog.
picked the ball off yet.
Come
that
on,
probably
man.
should have been there first. And it's 3rd down now.
Ooh, it's still.
He fouled that nigga. Why would you do
The
that?
Dolphins on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you,
See, this is
cover people.
lower.
Yeah,
Just
put me in a
long
bad
enough for me to
spot.
get
I
there.
just knew he was gonna
That's
throw the
exactly
week.
what happened on that play.
This shit should be a blowout, bro. He got 14
Here's
points.
Matt Hawk now.
One kickoff
As the
return,
drive
one
goes
pick six.
backwards, so
This
he's
nigga
on to
Tyree
punt it
Jackson got
away.
a negative 1 yard throwing.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Switzer on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Damn, bro.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things they consider safe.
All right.
Juju,
I
block.
his hands up. He calling for that ball. He went bad.
Juju,
Well, they had that one
block.
sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out
Everybody
of
took
bounds
off.
shy
Nobody
of
else
the
had
line
it.
of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
The throw right sideline here is complete. A nice gain of 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive.
playing.
The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Come on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to his running back, Connor.
He wanted to be known.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. Look at it. They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You didn't hear them.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback.
Like mine.
3 scores down, but don't change that
got
channel.
all the damn threes, so you didn't put it up yet?
Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
That's what they are. I figured. That's what the
Don't pack me off.
That nigga say going cold, dog. That nigga got a special code on this one.
He said, I'm waiting.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working.
Hey, this nigga threw this shit off his back foot, bro, for a touchdown. Fading away off his back foot.
Jakeem Grant. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead.
I didn't want to believe you when I said that nigga swerving.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, we got one more person there.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Get out of here. What you waiting on?
This nigga. He rolled out to the left, threw it off the backfield. Right on the money.
They split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here we go. Who's starting?
What's going on up there?
Get up.
Second down, Connor looking for space.
He stripped me, T. I ran the ball, the nigga stripped me.
It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I ran the ball, the nigga stripped me. This is mad,
They had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now
I said they nigga stripped me. I ain't stripped him.
So hold on,
that's the wrong nigga.
Done in the 4th. Forced out to his left. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Say hi, T.
John nigga called me mean for you.
He left.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
That was before the nigga shot the shot.
He's coming. We got double up. Check it out.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Uh-oh.
Damn, this nigga about to come back in
zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Fucking mad.
Jakeem Grant saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. They're now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And one extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
That's me. My fault. That's me. thought you had it. I was trying to get on that break.
Yeah, see you out here. This is different.
Throw the hoop, sir. Oh.
This nigga here.
Sick of this
I want to pass
nigga
that down ball. I'm sick of this.
He's done.
Offense
He's
on the
done.
line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly
That number one with them dreads, he don't get the rock no more.
Let me take my time out of it. They were flying down there.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Not playing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Let me waste this little time. Give me time. I ain't got time. These niggas tripping.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels.
Nigga stripping over and shit. Sick of it.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Oh, they get down 3 points.
I said about that nigga about to come back.
Oh, shit.
I told you that nigga stripped me.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Killed that nigga. Look at that ugly ass dunk animation. Let me fall down. That's terrible.
Staying on the ground with Samuels.
I want no screen. I tapped the skin off that nigga.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
I'm sorry. You got to let me know you recording.
Minute 7 remaining.
Get it up.
77. Hey, whoa! Squeeze! It's a partner!
Throwing now is Rodgers.
And he's taking the game. They build me out. Good. By time to give me something.
And I believe this is going to be a first down.
He came with a blitz. He caught face man.
Big mistake. The personal foul yardage. Here's Samuels. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11. Probably crashing the line here.
Yes, all right, I got you. These blonde hair niggas. Cold.
Hey, give my 98.
Blonde hair niggas.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
I was killing a nigga too, and then they came back at the end, bro.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
You too cold.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
These niggas wanted me to lose so damn bad, boy. This nigga Tyree Jackson, 3 for 13, 98 yards.
That's on his team?
Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous, bro. This nigga be getting in some shit. That Madden is something else.
Nigga, kill KP 36 to 7. Oh. You gotta watch that stream, get it. See that nigga big. Killed that nigga.
Hey, I come to the door.
That nigga Tim and Journey can just bust through the line, strip that nigga Tim Journey.
We got a defensive badge. Put that Intimidator on Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, I gotta look at my badges one time too. I forgot.
Hey, what y'all got Tyler's defender on?
None.
What y'all got on?
I got Tyler's defender on silver.
I'm guarding the guard, so yeah. What y'all got? What else y'all got on?
You go on the guard, so you need your shit probably on gold. Alright.
Yeah, I got mine on gold. Y'all got lightning reflexes?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all big.
I got worm, chase down, box,
I got that pickpocket on Hall of Fame. I kind of want to get that interceptor on Hall of Fame instead of pickpocket.
They ain't really easy to pick every time.
Oh, you want me to hit?
I took that chase down block off. I kind of want to
turn
put
it up a little bit. I don't know if you want me to hit or not.
And why I say all squad mates required? Everybody like come by the thing.
Everybody I'm doing my I want that interceptor on. Hell no, I ain't gonna lie, that pickpocket.
Hey Sammy, not Sammy. Tay, move away and come back.
We good. I was doing my badges.
Okay, that's why. Hey T. One of my questions for economics. Hey, what tax is used for? Cause I don't do taxes.
What?
What is taxes used for?
Taxes?
Yeah.
Shit for everything.
You're from my economics class. Oh no, we got to go.
What?
We got a Pro 2 in this thing. Last you play me. 96. Ah, we got 2 Pro 2s.
One left.
Oh, I'm glad.
I might have to get out of here, these kids.
Ain't nobody really doing?
Damn, I gotta get out of here. I forgot I got a Zoom meeting with the financial advisor. Yeah, I gotta get out that thing. I forgot all about that.
Throwing 2s, T.
I mean, nah.
Yeah, sir, there's one of them 2s.
Okay, I'm saying a boost.
Always buy a boost.
You back down, now I can back out.
Ooh, that Madden. They do not want a nigga to win. Whoa. Yeah, I know.
Oh, coffee.
This is good on that time. You gotta put pause.
We spent that nigga.
Fine, not. Coffee, give me coffee around here.
Alright.
Wee.
All this shit going on.
Oh, I couldn't breathe for a minute.
Shit.
Oh,
said
she got a little respiratory, some little respiratory something going on.
Nobody. I'm just trying to see if you alright.
Hey, join me, T.
I did. Right here, in front of you.
Oh.
R.P. Kobe.
No cap. See my first piece. How about you,
These two scored. Trying to streak a little bit. I average like 98. But not lose either. Come on, two niggas waiting already. Over here. I was only one nigga. I'm trying to kill this nigga 89. Oh yeah.
Nigga say he 89. I'm killing him.
Shit, listen.
Ask my dog where it is, it's how it go down.
Uh-oh, we might kill these niggas. That is 82? Go. Go. What my unique at, T?
That nigga breathing, made the cat.
She go back to work today.
No, she go back to work. She not have to work.
She been off with me for a while.
She not have to work.
You made the catch. These niggas is making these
We
catches
don't kill
all
these niggas. I don't know what to tell you. Oh shit! You should argue with that. Okay. I respect it now.
I got a slash.
Ask my dog where it is, it's how it go down.
He ain't trying to shoot. Ah, they didn't even block that.
Hey, T.
Nice. That nigga's trash.
They got Telvin Smith in left end. All the niggas love that Perry Nickerson.
Hey, nice little buildable nigga.
Sweet,
Oh, he got the 100 of them.
My fault. Damn.
Rebound, my nigga's short.
Man, these niggas killing us. This fork's something else, boy. You should be having a race. Yeah, you shooting three to slashes and shit. It's pulling up, boy. This shit crazy.
It ain't one game that nigga T don't have a problem with.
That nigga could have broke.
You tell the game? Wait a minute, I thought you was. I thought you was on the Zoom meeting.
I'm watching the game. I got the Zoom meeting at 5.
Oh, big top.
I'm about to play that Jazz nigga next round too. Jazz.
Yeah,
You shoot me, DC?
You want that ball? I saw that nigga running that ball. Shit. Some shit he recorded in the basement.
No, I don't want you to.
Oh, drop it like it's hot. Yeah, nigga, I'm shit.
What?
What?
You better not lose to that pre-epically, nigga.
Beat you anywhere around the corner.
Come back. That's a steal, bro. Damn. One minute.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since
But
this
I had a
franchise
flight
was
to
born
catch.
back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Denver Broncos
You know, we
and
got
the
that
Jacksonville
Zoom meeting
Jaguars.
got that Zoom meeting in 15 minutes.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I just need one pick on this last this league. That's just gonna play on that D-line all game. It's gonna be bombs away.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. He'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Jamie, y'all still working?
Now Leonard Fournette.
It's almost 5 o'clock, man. Go and get that boy a break.
Room here to run. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 69 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this has been a quick start offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there.
Look at him break, man.
This is fielded at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
What?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Locked to throw on 2nd down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Locke to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 50, plant.
Bears lost to that Rams, nigga. That's crazy.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here now is 2nd and 10 again for the 41.
The name don't matter.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Pretty good level 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel sub packages, don't they?
First down down that bang, you dunking on you,
it's
man.
3rd down.
That's what he is. He glass clean. He got the defensive and shooting deal. That's all. He perfect for the part.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you say?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
On the brain, you know you
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
I needed some silver, some bop in it.
Yards that time. They'll run it now.
I think I
made the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Throwing in a traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke.
Yeah, they don't count it if they quit. That's trash.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Had
no command that time. That's why some of them
don't stick.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute
past 95. So
an incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10. Probably was expecting him to throw the football. Now for the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? A little off balance.
Clock going to throw. Going for it all. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
I did.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. You always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Heart build. Moving up the lane.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will push his way forward now to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this from about 4 up to the 46-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ain't no way, bro.
Go, faster!
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's even alive in the first half.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They ended up taking a loss on the play. Only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
I don't actually think I want you to make plays.
Hit that.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Yeah, that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Oh, my God.
Down. 10 logo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20.
I told you he on the score. Bro, that nigga on the score. I threw that. You know, you was watching when I threw it. I pressed the wrong button. He got a pick 6. And then the King Graham broke like 3 times on me that kick off. So
able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense
rifles one that's
intercepted. You still deadly, dog.
Darren Lee takes it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you get a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Block now to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation.
You can see him make Pro Bowl, see?
On defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically
run out
a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
I don't know, about 4 leads now.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
That's messed up, man.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Why y'all don't like the game? I give her attention. Every time I'm on this thing, I give her attention.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. Here's Minshew. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will take over.
Oh, that nigga getting so much BS, I don't even care, bro. They supposed to give me something, bro.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
They got to give me something. He had to stop, too. They call a fade, man.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hold for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Lock into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here at a very eventful. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Throwing on second and long. Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete.
Yeah, that's funny.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
I can't believe I heard that shit.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does. And we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. There's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
That's the only time he can play?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Here's Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing on first down is Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Denver.
Whoa.
Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Locke completes it to Fant on the right side. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by McManus is good. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Well, he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
I just wanted the Broncos Round 1, I mean round 2.
Running game working. They stick with it on first down.
They just
Maybe
waiting
a
on that
measure
game.
of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
I'm taking my trash.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lock.
I caught this shit.
He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Jake Ryan, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Lock. Being chased out left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Miles Jack with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put them on the ground.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
One of these outfield pole shit. Stretch left, stretch right.
45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Now Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Got his man there. It's Wallace, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
On the ready. Mike, 45. Go. Let's go.
Fournette running right. Darren Lee there to get him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew.
Oh, shit, you want to move.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, I thought they were power passing for him. Lord.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Really?
It only worked to the right, bro.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
If you're on the right, you juke right. Work. Me juke left, it worked.
On 2nd and 9. Lock throwing deep here for Coleman. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lightning speed there on the sack from the
I'm not having it.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
This is Fournette. Fournette fighting through.
That nigga Fournette just trucking niggas.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 30.
Yeah, 3-3-5. I can't run the dime.
They'll keep it with Fournette on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Now Fournette. Again, he finds an opening. And he takes it in.
Same play, back to back. He say this play, y'all, you got to get lost.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. They're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who is on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's the way they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit.
Lock throwing on target to Fant. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Locke. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Check the team. Check the team.
Now a handoff here to his running back. On the tackle defensively, Jaleel Johnson. The objective there, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but it works some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
From the 24, Locke looking for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, keep him in there.
And this one also slow developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over, But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Minshew, and a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Out of the gun is Minshew. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. This quarterback now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
Moving on, TV. Moving on, man.
It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
Moving on to the AFC ship, man.
We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
This is a little toasty, yeah.
Stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life.
Yeah, Detroit made the Pro Bowl, too.
He did?
Yeah.
Sure, he had 10 interceptions. I ain't one of the best DB though, huh?
Let me see.
What was that nigga doing?
Junior partner.
Dream still in here?
Thought he would. Yeah, that nigga still in.